What makes your heart sing? Welcome to Podcast Connected. I'm Maria, and in this episode, I would like to talk about what makes your heart sing. What makes you happy? What makes you fulfilled? What makes you feel that your life is fulfilled? What is that thing that you would love to do and make it your work, your project? Like you would feel happy in your life, and that would be literally like, oh, this is my thing. And of course, when we are doing our thing, it's not always just happy and positive, challenging situations come, but you are doing something what is at the root yours. So what makes your heart sing? Do you know? Do you still hear it? I'm asking this because some people hear it and know, and for some people it's already unknown because it has been buried under many layers of different things, and they don't hear it anymore. They don't know anymore, or they forgot. So not everyone knows what makes their heart sing. But maybe you know what makes your heart sing. And I keep repeating this because I find it very important. Why do I find it important? Because I have a strong belief that you can do what makes your heart sing. You can do in your life the thing that makes you happy and make it your project, make it your work. I don't consider it a dream or something that is unrealistic. I consider it as the best possible thing you can do for yourself in your life, because the best work you can do is the one that is natural extension of yourself. And this is it. Natural extension of yourself is what makes your heart sing. So, what makes my heart sing is when I see people getting reconnected or connected and following really their calling, following their path, following what makes their heart sing, and doing really what I want to do. Because the shift is amazing. The shift is great. And the quality of life when we are doing something like this is, of course, at a completely different level. And I don't consider it a dream, and many do. And I understand that why, because it has certain layers and perspectives why it is so. Many people would like to do that, but they feel it's unrealistic. And the reasons why it feels unrealistic are many, and few of them can be that it's a big unknown. There is that practical thing of not knowing how to actually make it happen, how to execute it, what are the next steps, what to do really. So there is this practical, rational part. Then there is the part that some people even move on and start, but it ends up with a lot of research, applying different kinds of strategies and so on. So it ends up with a lot of overwhelm, pressure, performance. And at the end, with those circumstances, it doesn't feel like they're anymore. It doesn't feel like it makes their heart sink anymore, because they're exhausted, they are tired, they feel disconnected, they are in survival mode, literally, of their brain, because their nervous system is dysregulated. So even though they followed something that makes their heart sink, they end up at a place where it doesn't feel good at all. So they give up, they leave it like that. And another perspective is, and this is something what I think is most cases, is that people don't believe that you can do that. Simply, people don't believe in themselves that they're the person who could be doing something like this. So it's a matter of belief system. But beliefs are not facts. Beliefs are rewirable. You can rewrite them. And this is not a woo-woo. This is a neuroscience. This is work with your brain and with your subconscious. Because those beliefs are coming from different environments, how we grew up, our family environment, our school environment, social environment, and so on. So it can happen, and it probably happens to all of us, including myself. I went through those things, like not believing in myself that I could actually do something because there was a limiting belief underneath that. So rewriting those beliefs is something what unblocks the path and creates the clarity. And I'm talking about all these things because what makes my heart sing, as I said, is to see people really doing their thing and to see all those amazing ideas come to surface and bring them to life and have them in this world, because I do believe that's exactly what you should do. That's exactly what you should be doing in your life. I have a strong belief that this is possible, and I have a strong belief that people are not supposed to be in a cage of work and having the work as something just to exist, and that's draining their energy and so on. So there is a path out of here. There is a path where you can create it the way that you want it. Of course, it's not a miracle overnight. It's a process. It very often is a process, but it's okay. And that's also what creates the stability and what creates the clarity, because you go step by step. You can create a solid foundation. You can start working with your internal system so that actually you are able to walk towards that step by step, because as soon as you would have a too big of a gap between what you are walking towards and where you stand now, it can feel again overwhelming. So the step-by-step process is very healthy to do. And this is also the very reason why I created Creators Launchpad. And ask yourself and ask your board. You can create your own board out of people I would recommend. And those people it's 4 people. One of them is yourself now. One of them is your future self, who is living it already. One of them is you being 8 years old. And the 4th one is you being 80 years old. And if you talk with all those 4 people, you will get amazing information. Because you know who is your best guide? Your best guide is your future self. Your future self can give you clarity and can show you the next steps and can show you the path. And this is not a woo, this is basically a neuroscience. This is how you can work with your brain and with your subconscious. And this is also the very thing that is needed to learn, because you need to become the person who can build and hold the vision. Not become someone else, but become your true self who is capable of all that. And your future self who lives it all already knows. Because if you can see the vision, if you are having the calling, it means that you are capable of bringing it to life. It means that you carry all the potential inside of you to make it happen. You just have to unlock that. And unlocking that means digging through the layers of conditioning. So basically getting rid of everything that you are not. It means getting connected to yourself and being able to regulate your nervous system. Rewrite the limiting beliefs that are there, because you can rewrite them, you can choose. You are not your beliefs, you are observer, and you can choose what you take with yourself and what you just simply decide to leave behind because it's not serving you. And that belief is not even yours. So the path to getting to actually do what makes your heart sing doesn't start with looking for the right niche or the best idea or the strategy or the system. It starts with becoming the person who can build it and hold it. It starts with creating a solid foundation so you can do that and walk with clarity, because this is where everything aligns. you will suddenly see, it will appear, because you will see clearly which strategy is for me, which path I will take, what funnel will I create, how will I offer my product, how will I package it, how will I price it, and so on. It becomes all very clear. You don't have to outsource it from outside and chase it and use things that don't even match. You will choose and see immediately things that will match, because you will be connected, you will know. And this is what we do in Creators Launchpad. I created a platform, Creators Launchpad. It's a membership platform to support people who want to create something of their own. So if you have the pull to create something your own, this space is great for you to start with, because here you learn how to and start working with your nervous system, with your beliefs, and you simply learn and start becoming the person who can build it and hold it. You become the architect of your life. You build emotional resilience, because that is a very important thing that you need to make everything happen. You learn how to set very healthy boundaries and so on. So it is about becoming the person and build a solid foundation so that you can create it and build it. It's a community, so this is also a strong support, because very often embarking on this path can feel lonely or with lack of support, and having a community that's around you and people that are navigating the similar shift, that's very supportive. That's a connection that creates a lot of fuel to move forward. I will also provide their workshops on different topics that will help you on the way. So this is a place where you can be. This is a space where you can rise. And yeah, you simply can join the waitlist now. I'm saying the waitlist because it's not opened yet. It's opening soon. The plan is April, May. So at the moment there is a waitlist you can join, and then you will be simply informed when the doors open. And of course, first members get a founding rate. So if you are called to do something and you know what makes your heart sink, or even if you don't and you want to know and you would like to make this shift in your life, you can do it without any pressure, step by step. Start building the healthy foundation for it. And that's what Creators Launchpad is for. If you feel more of an urgency, and you don't want to wait for Creators Launchpad, or if you feel like you need more of individual support, I do that too. So you can book a discovery call with me, and we can start the conversation to see if that would be a good fit, if that's something that would make sense. And again, the link is in my bio. You can book a discovery call. So what makes your heart sing? If you would like to share, I would be happy to see in the comments what makes your heart sing. That would be amazing to see all the ideas that could be brought to life into this world and to see it there. So what makes your heart sing? Thank you for being in this episode, and I see you in the next one.